This is what's happening in Abaco. Big resorts are killing the small man. You imagine after Hurricane Dorian, you can't find nothing to eat. The price of gas has gone up. The price of food has gone up. And we here in Abaco can't do nothing. The manager from the Abaco clubs, she brings the big boss in. That's the Abaco club. Then you have Bakers Bay here. All of us are taxi drivers. We can't make no money, but it's the Abaco club. This is an example of what's happening in Abaco. Nobody wants to say nothing about it. When Kai says something about it, I'm egg-faced. But we have these Canadians and Americans dictating how much Kai should take home, how much Kai should eat, and it's unacceptable. How could it be? We have two resorts. There's only two resorts that's being opened after Hurricane Dorian. That's the Abaco Club and Bakers Bay. This is the Bakers Bay bus. I just do the video. This is the Bakers Bay bus. They're killing the small man. There's the star. No permission to pick up people, but this is the Bakers Bay Club. And then you come here, you have the Abaco Club. This is a lucrative job that all of us ought to be able to live. But here you go. You have the manager from the Abaco Club there, serving rum inside the car. She's the hostess. I love this. This is what you call good treatment. She's the bartender now. I just want to make sure that the Bahamas government knows we have a girl from Canada that married here, but she's a bartender now at the Abaco Club. And Kai Mills and the rest of us can't get a job. This is their license. Abaco Club bus, big job, $200, but we are not allowed. How could we not be allowed to make this money in Abaco? This was going on. In America, you say don't drink and drive, but here you have coconut rum, rum being served to the customers right on the road here. And I'm just doing the video. You decide. This happening in Abaco. This is the only place in the world that this stuff could happen. And I'm egg-faced because I do the video, but this all stuff ought not be happening. You don't want to include the guests. But I am a Bahamian and I'm fighting for my survival. My survival. And it's not happening right. This is not acceptable. Should not be acceptable. Big jobs. Big job. Big job. A South African said that Kai Mills. Here is the manager of the Abaco Club. She's a bartender. They don't believe that black people should be involved to this extent. She's came in here by Canada as a real estate breaker, and they got more to say in the Bahamas than a Bahamian. How could this be in my country? She want to say something, I wish she'd say it on camera, but she's a Canadian, married a Bahamian, works at the Abaco Club, and Kai Mills can't get none of these jobs. You can see what's going on here. How could this be allowed? Somebody that inherited a Bahamian citizenship from somebody who is a 10th generation Bahamian can't be allowed to do what they're doing. There goes the Bakers Bay bus, big Mercedes bus. They're gone. But since Hurricane Dorian, we had a hurricane that destroyed. I lost everything, all my earthly possession. And the only place that are bringing people is the Abaco Club and Bakers Bay. And the manager of the Abaco Club could come and serve rum there inside the bus to her guests. And Kai Mills and the rest of the black Indians are not allowed to partake in such an event. This is unacceptable. You know, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. This is huge here in Abaco that you could have 12 guests. 12 guests go on this bus, and the woman inside the bus serving rum. She's in the bus serving rum, alcohol, beer to the guests. In America, where they come from, this is totally unacceptable. But there is a Canadian Bahamian, married a Bahamian. She could come here, big, bold, and bad. And because Kai do the video, I am considered the bad guy. But look at this. I want the world to see what's going on here in my town of Abaco, Bahamas, that it's a new day. And by God, I'm looking forward to a new day. I'm looking forward to the new day. That's why I was personally involved in getting rid of the FNM government. But since the election, because Kai speak out against the South African and the wrong that's going on in the Bahamas, Kai can't get this job. Kai is not allowed to get this kind of job. I too black. I too boisterous. I speak out against the wrong. But here we are. I want you all to see what's going on here. I want the world to see what's going on here. The woman is turning into a bartender, and we can't get no jobs in the Bahamas. I want the world to see this, that you're allowed to drink and drive once you're at the Abaco Club. But the rest of us, black Negroes, can't get nothing. This woman had got too much power. She had too much power in the Bahamas and still have that power that Kai Mills is paying all these expensive taxes to be on the road. I got a Mercedes too, but I am not allowed because I'm black and I speak out against the wrong. It is wrong what is happening to Kai Mills and the rest of the indigenous black Abaconians, that people from Canada could come at the airport and serve rum, beer to the guests inside a vehicle, and I'm not allowed to drive them. And they not bring one vehicle, they brought two. There's the Lincoln. There's the Lincoln. All this is happening while Kai Mills can't get a job. So I'm doing the video, I'm sending it to the world, so the world could see what happens. And they got 1, 2, these are golfers coming in. And it is Christmas. Christmas time is coming, and we are not making any money. But the woman could come and open a bar inside a bus to take business away from us that's paying this expensive operation fee, business license, national insurance, roads, and all that stuff. And we're not allowed to take these people. It has been happening since Hurricane Dorian. And this is the only place that operates still is bringing in such business. And I am not allowed to get any guests in the Bahamas. I've been quiet for a couple of weeks, but it's time to speak out when this woman could come and act as a bartender in my town. I'm just doing the video. She's happy. See, she has a salary coming in every week. We're on the hustle. And somebody in the Davis administration, whoever's in charge, needs to speak out. This is unacceptable. As a Bahamian, as an entrepreneur, as a taxi man, this only can happen in Abaco because everybody allows it to happen. But I speaking. I've been quiet, but I'm taking less at home because I'm quiet. I must speak. I shall speak. The woman is a bartender inside the Abaco Club bus, taking guests, 12, 13 at a time, 2 vehicles. Because we so black and stupid and ignorant. This could never happen in the Turks and Caicos. That's why I love the Turks and Caicos. This could never happen. Everybody is allowed to make some. But because we black and we don't say nothing, they give the Negroes a little job down there, a little nothing job down there. And the white people that's in charge, they got all the damn say. And we ain't got no say, and we ain't making no money. The woman prancing around here like she's some horse and stallion, while we take no money home. And enough is enough. That's why I'm doing this video. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. The question is, who is brave enough in this administration to stop this? Who is brave enough to say, you know, the money has to flow down. The money has to flow down through the north and south. This is unacceptable to see what's going on here. She can come here and make all kind of money and do all the say, carry all the people, and Kai Mills can't get nobody. It's unacceptable. And I will continue to do the video until somebody is brave enough to say to her, enough is enough. You don't own these tourists. She believes she's the owner of these tourists. She biggity. One of them biggity Canadians that got Bahamian citizenship. She biggity and she stink. And she don't need to be here doing this. But who's gonna speak out? Only Kai Mills, because Kai cares. 2 bus load. And all the taxi drivers standing up here can't get a job. There's a taxi here. There's a taxi here. And nobody can get a job because she's decided to carry everybody in this big Mercedes bus. It's one of these Kai kids, man. You know, it's hurtful. Sometimes Kai want to reach out and touch somebody. But I'm looking for this new day to step in and say it's unacceptable. Kai cares at the Marshall International Airport, where hundreds and hundreds of dollars is being taken out of my pocket, and I am a legitimate businessman. I'm a legitimate taxi driver, but these white people in the Abaco Club with that South African manager, Brave Davis, Chester Cooper, you in charge of tourism, you all need to step in before the fire erupts. This is hurtful and it's hateful and it's been happening 2 years. We can't take no money home, and they just getting greedy and fat and don't give a hell about black, poor, indigenous Abaconian. It's, you know, it's, anyway, Kai cares. The hell with this foolishness.